These are the basic strikes of dos manos, solo baston, or what you call pinga. Now, we're going to show you some knife defense. Ready, Ray?
Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Supposing, if he stab you in the heart, move out of the target, hit the eyes, and do the disarm. By the way, you cannot get cut, no? Because you're pressing the blade. Again. 1, 2. Again. 1. From this position, you move to the side. So you're out of range now, hitting him in the eyes. Then pull back, close. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Another angle.
Now, we'll show you from another angle. Again. If he stabs you in the heart, again, back again. 1, move to the side, hit the eyes. Again. Move to the side. Again. Now, we'll do it a little bit faster. Go. Now, pass. Now, that's the defense attack to the chest. Now, we're going to deal with the attack from the inside. Ready, Ray?
You ready, Tupper?
Sure. Now, from this position, again, attack me from the inside. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. Again. 1, ikot. 2. Again. 1, 2. Last. Again. 1. Hold here. Then press down. See? You can. So, hit the eyes and hold here. Now from this position, press it down. Again, slowly. Hold here. Now fast. That's the defense for the inside thrust. Now, this is the defense from the center thrust. Okay? The guy will hit you in the stomach. You can do the Estrella defense. Then pull back. This one, thrusting the nose. Again. Again, slowly. Again, we'll do it fast. That's the defense from the center thrust. Now we'll do it from another angle. Okay. Again. Again. Or you can do the Estrella grab. Again, slowly. Center thrust. Again. Thrust. That's the defense from the center thrust. Now, Ray Galang will show you some segments from the Tulisan knife fighting.
Hi, I'm Ray Galang. In this segment of Kali Ilustrisimo, we will be presenting to you two forms from Tulisan, the knife fighting art of Kali Ilustrisimo. The first form is called Alas or the Ace, and this is basically a foundation form. It introduces the concept of Tagistalim. Tagistalim means encounter with a blade. This develops your perspective on how to use the blade and how to use it for defense and as well as offense. Now, in this particular aspect, we will deal with how to keep the blade in position so that it is available for use in both offensive and defensive positions. Beginning from the Maharlika position or the noble position, we move into a planchada position, parry with our left, and thrust with the right. From this position, we now twist the blade, cutting in, and then horizontally, moving to the left side, parrying with the left hand, and then thrusting with the right. From this point on, after the thrust, you twist again the blade, pull it away from you, and then if your hand is grabbed, you pull it away, then drop it back down again into a cut, and then move into what we call a defensive position. In this defensive position, you will notice that the blade hand is in the rear. From here, we now move back to the second position that we took. Going to the left, step in, double shuffle, parry, and then thrust. From the thrust, we now twist again, cut, parry with the left, thrust with the right. From here, we twist the blade again, cut down, move back, do a double shuffle, and then do a defense against a grab against our knife hand, and execute a cut. Now we are what we call an offensive or aggressive position. Notice that the weapon hand is in front along with the lead foot. And then we go back to what is known as Maharlika. Now some points here when we're doing this is that the whole thing, the whole concept of Alas is to introduce you into what we call blade awareness. You always make sure that the blade is between you and your opponent, and that the tip or the blade is always going to intervene between any movement that he may do. The whole thing comprises of only 6 movements, but they are 6 compound movements. Again, let me show them to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back to Maharlika position. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's the form of Alas, the first form of Kali Ilustrisimo art of Tulisan. It's knife fighting art. Now, from the Alas form, we can derive several training drills. The first one is known as Colimpio or Duyan. Both terms, Spanish and Tagalog, translate to a rocking motion or a hammock. So you move from side to side, executing a parry. This is 1, from the outside to the inside, back to the outside, back to the inside. Although it looks like the whole exercise is an exercise of thrust to thrust, it really isn't. What you're doing is a thrust, a cut and slash, to a thrust, a cut and slash. So you're moving from one point to another, executing both a thrust and a cut, a thrust and a cut. That is using the point-to-point of Alas, from right corner to left corner. Now the other motion here is going from extremes, going from right corner back to rear left corner. Again, thrust, move, cut. Back here, thrust, move, cut. Back here, thrust, move, cut. Again, another hidden movement here is the parry and thrust that's happening. Although we see a thrust here, we see a disengage and a cut. Here, as you're moving in, this is actually a parry and then a thrust. So you have a thrust, a disengage, a cut, a parry, and a thrust. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now from the other position, from here, you execute this, an inside thrust, a cut, a disengage, and a cut. And here we have an intervening parry, a thrust, and then a thrust. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, and here is a 1. Then you can do a cut or a parry, 2, and then 3. This is known as inside parry, or outside parry rather, and then an inside thrust. This is an inside parry and an outside thrust. Those are some of the drills that can be derived from the form of alas. Now we go to the next segment. In this segment, we go to the form lengua de fuego, which translates to tongue of fire. You will notice that tulisan uses a lot of thrust, primarily because it is a more effective use of an edge weapon, and also because it's a signature technique within tulisan. Tulisan by itself translates to pointed, also as a noun to outlaw, considering the negative image of the knife. An outcast seems to be a proper name for this art. Now we go to lengua de fuego. Lengua de fuego starts again from the maharlika position and then goes back to a withdrawing cut. This is defensive cut, and then you move and sidestep, parry with your hand, and execute or deliver a thrust, concentrating on the center line. You occupy the line of attack. From here you cut, withdraw and cut, parry high, and then cut low. Execute a circular parry and then a thrust to the side. From a thrust to the side, you execute a back parry, then deliver a thrust following the same line of attack. From here, you will do a withdraw and cut technique, then do a thrust and cut, then an inside thrust and cut. From here, execute a forearm block or a tiklop, do an underhook, and execute an underhand thrust. From here, you reverse the grip and withdraw the blade and execute a pulling cut, execute a defensive cut, another defensive cut or a parry, another defensive cut. From here, we do a parry with the tip of the blade and execute an overhead thrust, follow it with a trapping, and then a withdrawing cut. From here, we reverse the blade and gain the distance loss in the reverse grip. Then we end the whole form by going back to maharlika position. Now, without all the descriptions, we will show you the lengua de fuego as it is executed. Lengua de fuego. Okay, that's lengua de fuego as it should be executed as a complete form. Now let's look at the basics of the techniques within lengua de fuego. The first one is a withdrawing cut. If you're not in a ready position and somebody attacks you, the only thing you can do is withdraw, get out of the target range, and position your blade. From here, if a secondary attack is executed, sidestep and parry and execute a thrust. Combine it with a cut, thrust, and cut. From this position, from the inside position, you can execute a parry and then a slash. Let's get a drill from the form. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4-step drill. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is just one of the many drills we can derive from Lengua de Fuego. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is one of the many drills we can extract from Lengua de Fuego. Okay, another drill we can extract from Lengua de Fuego is the palistusok. Palistusok is the parry and thrust movement that we see in steps number 5 and 6. It goes from here, parry, and thrust. So if we combine that with the others, parry, thrust, cut, and slash, parry, thrust, cut, and slash. A 4-step movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Parry, thrust, cut, slash, parry, thrust, cut, slash. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the side, starting with the parry, parry, thrust, cut, slash, parry, thrust, cut, slash. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are many more drills that can be excerpted from Lengua de Fuego. Experiment with it and you'll find combinations that will be helpful to you. Another drill we can excerpt from Lengua de Fuego, this drill appears in 2 different portions. We can combine them here. This one is a parry and a thrust, a cut, and then what is known as a makata, or the poet's thrust. We go back to a parry, a thrust, a cut, and the poet's thrust, or makata. Note that from here, as the attack comes in, you're parrying and sidestepping at the same time. So you are no longer in the line of attack. Execute a thrust, a cut, and as he comes in, move to the side, letting your weapon occupy the center position, but your body itself is no longer in the line of attack. This is one of those terminologies that Filipinos are well known for being, I guess, artistic or romanticized in their descriptions. This is known as the poet. Again, this is a parry, a thrust, a cut, and another thrust. Parry, thrust, cut, and thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From the side, parry, thrust, cut, and thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Single count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This tape showed you the combative aspect of the Kali Ilustrisimo. I hope you enjoy your training. Mabuhay!